Hey, what's up everybody? Danny-O here once again, and today I'm going to show you a really easy tip to farm those star fragments. They're really hard to find, they're very rare, you don't see them very often, lots of really low RNG. You may have seen some other videos and tips on this topic as well to kind of help you manipulate this RNG to get those star fragments a little bit easier. For the most part, I'm going to be doing basically the same thing that everybody else is doing, but I have picked up a tip or two here or there. To make it a little bit better that I've discovered. So, of course, everybody likes this spot up here on top of Dueling Peaks South Mountain. Really easy access to a shrine right there. You can climb up here, you can jump on the statue for fun to get a really good view. What you want to do is make a fire, which of course is just take a pile of wood, drop it on the floor, with some flint, smack it with a metal sword or a metal weapon, use a fire weapon, use a fire arrow, however you want to do it, get a fire started. My favorite way is to use a fire sword. You're not going to lose durability by lighting the fire, and it's pretty cold up here. I don't have to change my gear if I have a flame weapon equipped, which is really cool. Maybe you didn't know that. As you'll see, if I take off my flame weapon, the temperature drops and I'm going to start shivering. But whenever you have a fire weapon equipped, it's going to raise your temperature. Likewise, in hot climates, equip a frost weapon. But that's just a bonus tip for you. Anyway, rest by the fire until nighttime. And then as soon as you maintain control again of Link, go ahead and pause and save the game. And then press the home button. Close out of the software from the home screen. And then immediately just reload up the game and reload your save. It's going to be right at 9 p.m. Just hang out up here and look around for your star fragment. I believe you will get one to spawn every night by doing this trick. It's just a matter of when in the night that star fragment falls. So what I like to do is just give it until like 11 p.m. Just wait like 2 hours of in-game time. And then I just home screen out, close my software, and reload the game again. Saves a little bit of time because that star fragment could fall anywhere between like 1:30 and 2 a.m. in-game time. So you could be sitting there for a really long time. And every time you refresh it, it has a chance to spawn earlier. So I've had it where I load up my game, it's 9 p.m., and I'll chill here for like 30 seconds and my star fragment will fall, if that. It can fall pretty quick. So if it doesn't spawn within a couple of hours, you just close the software, reload it, reload your save, and just wait like an hour or two of in-game time and then reset and do it again. Pretty efficient that way. Another cool bonus tip that I discovered, and I think some other people probably have noticed this by now too, is that the star fragment always falls in your field of view, so where you are looking. So what I like to do up here is to actually look at Hyrule Castle, kind of have it a little bit halfway between center and to the right edge of my screen. If I'm over here on the left, there's Lake Helia. There's a lot of mountains over there in the Great Plateau, and it can fall in some pretty weird spots. So I try and have that a little bit off screen. But mostly what we're looking at here, even though it's a little bit hazy with the winter weather here, you're basically just looking at Central Tower region, and it's all very flat and simple. So when your star falls, you can mark it, and it's going to be really easy to get to. You don't have a lot of hills, a lot of like valleys for it to fall into. There's not a lot of water for it to roll into on accident, and you can lose your star fragment that way. So, quick recap. You want to go to a high place. It doesn't really matter where in the world that you go, just somewhere high. A lot of people like Dueling Peaks just because there's a shrine right at the top. It's really easy to get to, and it has great view of the entire world of Hyrule. I do not suggest looking behind you, though, towards Mount Lanayru and Faron Woods. It gets very difficult to find your star fragments over there. Get up here, get out some wood, make a fire, sit until nighttime. As soon as you are able to, save your game, home screen, close software, reload the game, reload your save, and then just hang out here for however much time you want to wait. If by chance you wait the entire night and a star fragment does not fall, just home screen, close software, reload the game, reload your save, and do it again. I was able to get, I think, like 4 or 5 star fragments in about, I don't really remember how long it took. It wasn't that long. Once I narrowed it down to this exact technique that I was using, I think it took me about 10 minutes to get the 2 star fragments that I had left to get to upgrade some of my gear. So that does it. That's everything that you need to know here. And speaking of upgrading gear, I'm going to have another video coming up real soon on every single armor piece and item in the game, max level upgrade. Because I just got those last star fragments, I was able to max out every single item, every single non-amiibo item that you can get in the game and upgrade it through the fairy fountains. So I'm going to be showing off those armor sets and individual pieces in a video soon, so check that out. Keep an eye out for that. It's going to be really cool. Until then, let me know down in the comments if there's any other videos that you think would be kind of cool for me to make. If you need some help with anything, I'd be happy to make a video on some tips and tricks, showing you guys how to do some things in a pretty cool way. Until then, you can also check out my Twitch. That link is down in the description below. I'm going to be jumping on here tonight, so I'll be playing today. Come say hi. And I guess just thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out. I hope this video helps you. I hope you enjoyed it. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you next time. Thanks. Bye.